What is going on? Yo! These things are something. There we go. Someone, are you creative visionary? It's another beautiful day in paradise. It's a beautiful day in paradise. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is better. Yeah, so much better. It's a beautiful day in paradise. Paradise. I am very early today. It's a long walk to freedom. But in my case, it's a long walk to inner liberation, comrade. Long walk to inner liberation. You see, instead of the Mandela danced, long walk to freedom. Long walk to freedom, comrade. Now, I do my dance. Yo, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I do my dance with my drums. Hi, bo. Sengbuile kai. Okay. It's a long walk, 28 years. Long walk. Long walk to inner liberation. How sekafikile. Long walk to inner liberation. Someone you create a visionary. Kamalam uthembelihle. Intombi yakabuthelezi. Ngiyintombi yakabuthelezi. Ngiyakwamukela in the Ithemba temple. La ekhaya sivusa ithemba emizimbeni yethu. Siyalivusa ithemba emzimbeni wethu. Makhosi, makhosazana. Yes. I come with my ancestors, God consciousness, and my soul family. Yes. So now we'll do it with the British English. Welcome to Ithemba Temple. My name is Thembi Buthelezi. Where we activate hope in our body temples. And then should we do it the American way? Yeah. Should we do it the Chinese way? Ni hao ma. Pukachi. You're welcome. Pukachi Ithemba Temple. Wo chao Thembi Buthelezi. Right. And that's how we do. Oh. I am grateful for an incredible journey of life. I am so grateful for where I am in life. And I encourage you to be grateful for how far you've come in life. It's been a challenging year. Honestly, it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year. It's been it's been a rough year. I don't know who in this world has not can honestly say to themselves, it's been joyful every single moment of this year. Maybe the billionaires. No shade on that. But it's been a rough year for a majority of us on this planet. It has been trying. It has required a strength that we didn't even know we were capable of accessing within us. It's been an incredible year of trial. But I'm grateful. Because this year has been the best year of my life. In the trials, in the tears, in the confusion, in the self-pity, in the rage. God, the rage. The anger. The moments where I was like, God has truly abandoned me in this moment. Knowing that it's not true, but it was so dark at times that I was like, no man, God has abandoned me. And then my dad would just keep coming. My dad would just keep coming in and saying, I love you. I love you, Kobega Tembi, Kobega, I love you. My grandmother would just keep coming in. I'm like, Mom, you're doing it. You're doing it. It's been an incredibly difficult year for all of us. Yeah, I don't know. Need to get a tissue. It's been something. It's been something. But, I'm so grateful that I had access and I could hear my ancestors. I could hear my dad's love. I could hear my grandmother saying, I love you. You're walking the path. You're walking the path. I love you. Keep going, my mom. Keep going. I believe in you. I believe in you. Keep going. And my dad keeps saying, I love you. Keep going. I didn't die for nothing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Keep going. So,
I wore beautiful lipstick today. A new color. And now I'm crying again. Yeah. It's been an incredible year of such resilience for all of us. And such painful awakenings. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I made it this far. I'm thankful that I've made it this far. Yeah. So, I guess what I can share is that keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. I didn't even know if I would still be smiling at the end of the year. I just had hope. That's all I had. Hope. That if I just got up one more fucking day, one more day, and I just committed to keep doing my inner work. Just keep writing. Just keep writing. Just keep meditating. Just keep crying. Just keep hugging my husband. It would be okay. Just keep cooking. Just keep cleaning. Just keep praying. So I guess I'm encouraging you to just keep doing you. Just keep cleaning. Just keep cooking. Just keep doing your garden. Just keep praying. Just keep moving. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. I just kept going to Shiva, the Shiva temple, and I just kept going to Shiva, and I just kept praying, and I just kept dancing in my home, and I just kept meditating, just kept singing. I just kept beating my drum. I kept faith and hope alive in my heart. And it has brought me here. That's the medicine. That's the medicine. Hope. Just keep the flames of hope alive in your heart. Just keep the flames of hope alive in your heart. Your purpose will speak. It will speak. It will break. It will break through. It will break through. it will break through. And I didn't know that at the age of 16, when I was watching that Truth and Reconciliation Commission episode on SABC in a one-car garage in Soweto, South Africa, that my life would unfold in the ways that it had.
So
This work works. It works. It works because that experience when I was 16 years old, watching Winnie Mandela with Ishmael as her lawyer, became my living hell, because someone thought that they could be Winnie Mandela. This is the problem when we do not deal with our traumas. We take on stories and we become characters. I'm grateful for this work. The Tempe transformation started at 16 years old, when I was watching an episode of Truth and Reconciliation with Winnie Mandela and Ishmael as her lawyer. It later played out in my life. And I never wanted to be Nelson Mandela. I never wanted to be Oprah Winfrey. I never wanted to be Tony Robbins. I never wanted to be anybody else but myself. So I guess what I can encourage you is seek to be yourself. Seek to find yourself and reconcile with your authentic self, with the truth of who you are. Because that is good enough. Who you are is good enough. Then you won't get yourself entangled in stories that have nothing to do with you. I am grateful for Nelson Mandela. Your long walk to freedom allowed me to continue walking to inner liberation. Ngiyabonga. Ngiyabonga. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I will continue this journey until I take my last breath. I will continue to walk my path of inner liberation. And I urge you to come on the journey. It is an incredible journey. It is an incredible path. It will strip you of everything, everyone. But it will bring you back home to yourself. Because you are magical, you are magnificent, you are glorious. And your authentic self is where the true power lies. Not somebody else's story. Not a delusion, illusion, a lie, a confusion which creates devastating consequences, but your authentic self. Okay. I guess we can take us. We can just be quiet for a few minutes before we read. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? Sorry. Part of being human is to blow your nose. I apologize. Let me get more tissues. Okay. Let's move some energy. So please close your eyes, taking a deep breath in through your nose. Dropping the shoulders with a big sigh. In through your nose. Dropping your shoulders with a big sigh. Moya mi buyakaya. Moya mi buyakaya. Moya mi buyakaya. Moya mi buyakaya. Azila zinto ezikwenga moya wami. Azila zinto ezikwenga moya wami, moya wami buyakaya. Moya wami buyakaya. Truth. An inner reconciliation. Is the place in which God lives within you. The truth you tell about yourself to yourself, within yourself, reconciles you with your authentic self.
human being, commit, please. I invite you, please, to walk the path of truth and inner reconciliation. Honoring all the ancestors, all those that have walked before us in truth, in honesty, in honor. Because we are the generation that gets to fulfill the work they began, so that the future generations can live in a peaceful world. And because we will be the model of what peace looks like when we choose truth and inner reconciliation. Those that have yet to be born are praying for us to tell the truth to ourselves, about ourselves, and reconcile with our authentic self, with our higher self, with whom God knows it is through and as us. The future generation of leaders are asking this. They are praying for us to awaken to our divinity so that they can come into a peaceful world. I invite you to walk the path of inner truth and inner reconciliation to the power and the presence of God consciousness and divinity as you, as your life, as your face. You are capable. I believe in you. Those that have yet to be born are praying this prayer through and as me. They are speaking this through and as me. The golden age is upon us, and we are the midwives, and they are speaking this truth. They want to come into a peaceful world. We are the midwives. We are the current leaders that can make this possible. And it will start with telling the truth to ourselves about ourselves, so we can reconcile with the truth of who we are, the face of divinity. Siyabonga. AmaZulu ayabonga. AmaZulu ayabonga. AmaZulu ayabonga. Abaphansi bayabonga. Abaphansi bayabonga. Abaphansi bayabonga. Sekunjalo. Sekunjalo. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and letting it out with a big sigh. Remembering that you are the face of divinity. Gently open your eyes. Tears are love in expression. Not a somber moment, a powerful moment. Shall we read? I still haven't made my flower. My bookmark. My flower is so beautiful. I still haven't gone to the art store. But I shall do it. Day 77. Oh. Day 77. Auspicious number. Rest and reflection. The sanctuary of sacred commitment. I have not committed adultery. Today is restoration through sacred commitment. After a week of examining adultery across all domains and practicing radical transparency, your nervous system needs space to integrate the profound intimacy that authentic living creates. Rest includes resting in your integrity rather than resting from the commitment it requires. True rest comes from alignment between your authentic self and your expressed self, between your deepest commitments and your daily behaviors, between your sacred covenants and your actual choices. When you stop using energy to maintain secret betrayals and divided loyalties, that energy becomes available for authentic connection, spiritual service, and sacred relationship. Your integrity doesn't need to be performed to rest. It needs to be honored as the natural state of your being rather than something you achieve or maintain. Today, you practice effortless authenticity, living in complete transparency as naturally as breathing, without effort or apology. Embodiment practice. Sit in quiet reflection and feel the peace that comes from having no secrets, no divided loyalties, no betrayals to maintain. Notice how natural it feels to be completely authentic, fully committed, radically transparent, and say, I rest in sacred commitment and live in effortless integrity. Let's read again. Today is restoration through sacred commitment. After a week of examining adultery across all domains and practicing radical transparency, your nervous system needs space to integrate the profound intimacy that authentic living creates. This is high-level spiritual psychology. You don't need to go around trying to dig up other people's truths. Just live in your own truth. You don't need to try to figure out how your truth fits into somebody else's truth, somebody else's story, because you don't really know when the story began. My story, honestly, this path began when I was 16, watching Truth and Reconciliation, when Desmond Tutu was asking Winnie Mandela to tell the truth. Mama, this is what he said. Please tell the truth. And Ishmael, his lawyer, was sitting there and I was watching. This week, I just accidentally spoke Truth and Reconciliation after Nelson Mandela came into my dream. I have never dreamt of Nelson Mandela, ever. This week, my nervous system had relaxed enough that he just popped into my dream. But he wasn't speaking. I couldn't even understand what he was saying. And then I spoke Truth and Reconciliation. And December 12th, I went and watched, I sat there in my desk and watched the Truth and Reconciliation. And the first video that I popped up was Winnie Mandela. I said, oh my God, I remember this video. I even remember that one car garage I was sitting in. I was like, what is going on? I remember how skinny I was. I remember how confused I was. I remember remembering saying, no man, I don't really like media. They are gaslighting these women who are crying about the murder of their sons, their children. "28 years later, the story completes. The puzzle comes together. True rest comes from alignment between your authentic self and your expressed self. between your deepest commitments and your daily behaviors, between your sacred covenants and your actual choices. It has nothing to do with anyone else. It is all got to do with self. If you say you're going to do something, it is about you, because in the end, you hold yourself accountable. You know the truths of your truth. You get to sleep with yourself. You get to wake up with yourself. Nobody needs to hold you accountable. But you, your own spirit. When you stop using energy to maintain secret betrayals and divided loyalties, that energy becomes available for authentic connection, spiritual service, and sacred relationship. Authentic connection. We can't even connect with each other anymore, because my story started when I was 16. So it means most of the characters that I've met in my life were part of this story, Nelson Mandela story. I never wanted to be Nelson Mandela. Okay? I never said I wanted to ever be Nelson Mandela. I am Thembelihle Buthelezi. I am not Jesus. I am not your God. I am not Nelson Mandela. So that means most of the characters that I've met throughout my life have been trying to be a part of this story. Ishmael. Lies. So there's no authentic connection. Everybody's been playing a part in Nelson Mandela's story. I'm sorry, say what now? I am not Nelson Mandela. Spiritual service and sacred relationship. This is why it's important to tell the truth and reconcile with self. Because when you reconcile with self, you can truly say, I am not Nelson Mandela. I am not your God. I am not Jesus. And it is truth. And then spiritual service is truth. You will spot the fakes, mystics, Ishmael. You're not a lawyer. You will spot the fake monks with cryptocurrencies. And sacred relationship. You will have relationship with thyself. I am not Nelson Mandela. I am not your God. I am not here to bring you freedom. Nothing like this. I am not Jesus. Ngiuthembelihle Buthelezi. I understand now why humans who have had a huge awakening, profound spiritual awakening, change their names. I am not Nelson Mandela. And nobody is Winnie Mandela with Ishmael. Winnie Mandela has transitioned. Leave this woman alone. Stop playing roles that have nothing to do with you. Your integrity doesn't need to be performed to rest. It needs to be honored as the natural state of your being, rather than something you achieve or maintain. Today, you practice effortless authenticity. Living in complete transparency, as naturally as breathing, without effort or apology. I am not Nelson Mandela. I have not incarnated in this lifetime to bring you freedom. I have incarnated in this lifetime to awaken hope in my own body temple and be an example of what it is to walk your own path of inner liberation. I am not Nelson Mandela. I am not married to Winnie Mandela. I am not Jesus. I am not your God. There is only one presence, one power, one God, and I am not it. Embodiment practice. Sit in quiet reflection and feel the peace that comes from having no secrets, no divided loyalties, no betrayals to maintain. I had no idea how I was going to pay my bills this year. But my integrity was, I don't care what happens. If I must teach English, I will do what must be done. This is the life in exile. Number one, I had to come home to myself and recognizing that I cannot be exiled from God's love. I am not Nelson Mandela. I have not chosen to ever be a political leader. I love God too much. I love humanity too much. I love myself too much. Notice how natural it feels to completely Notice how natural it feels to be completely authentic, fully committed, radically transparent, and say, I rest in sacred commitment and live in effortless integrity. Human being, trying times are just the beginning. It gets better. I guess I had to go ahead.
I know now the nature of human. So I guess this is what inner leadership is. To be able to sit in your own truth and in your own integrity. And wrestle with the hard questions of life. And trust that God will provide for you even when you are working and making attempts to connect and doors are just shut and you can tell that it's a conspiracy. And still keeping hope alive. All of us are going to have to live through this. We are in trying times. This is just the beginning. There's no amount of money that can save you or buy your way out of spiritual awakening. Nothing. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter how little money you have. There is no amount of money that can buy your way out of spiritual awakening. So, this is the path. Not very glamorous. It's not wellness, click, Instagram perfect. It's the path. I love Byron Katie's work. She calls her work the work. Her body of work, the work. Mine, the path. You must walk. I don't really care about telling the truth to everybody because this becomes a spectacle. It's more about telling the truth to yourself, about yourself, because that truth that you tell to yourself about yourself, when it's time for real public spectacle of truth and reconciliation, the story will just magically come together. Because truth is power. The universe will make you watch the exact video that you need without you even knowing. And then being able to put together all the pieces. Oh. Instead of Ishmael being a lawyer, now Ishmael is a warlock. Okay, got it. Then the story just comes together. And then peace overwhelms your body temple and your mind. And you understand what you have lived. So let my life, how fucked up it was, how messed up it was, how it collapsed in front of y'all and you laughed and you mocked and it was a spectacle for you. Let this experience be a case study of how to walk in integrity. Because it's not going to get any easier as for us humanity. It's going to get a lot more challenging than this. If you think this is challenging, nah. This is just the beginning. I urge you. I encourage you. I invite you to walk
in truth. The truth will save you. From number 1, ending up in a psych ward. Number 2, from all sorts of issues that you didn't even anticipate. Number 3, it will allow you to take an easy last breath before time of transition. You will die a peaceful death. Okay. I think we can now just meditate. Billions of souls. Billions of souls whose lives have been affected by lies because the lies needed to be maintained. Billions of souls. Can we just be quiet for just 10 minutes and then we'll finish early today? I need to cry. So, next week we will work through anger. I think that will be the last week, and then we can take a break until January or so. I need to consult with my soul how I move forward. So, gently close your eyes and let's take a deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Supreme, the truth reigns supreme. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Dropping the shoulders. Out through the mouth. I invite you to just sit with the truth that arises in this moment about your own life. The journey that you have lived up until now. Just observing the main themes of your life. The characters in your life story. Any regrets? Any celebrations? Any gratitude? Just sit with your story. Just sit with yourself, your truths. Without trying to fix anything, change anything, just sit with it. Whatever sensations show up on your body, if tears come, let them just roll out. It's okay. Whatever emotions arise, it's just truth in this moment, and that's fine. That's totally okay. Offer yourself the permission to just be with your truth. No matter how ugly it might look like, seem, it's your truth. Just be with it. When guilt arises or shame, you have permission to just forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And just sit with the truth a little longer. And thank yourself for the journey you've taken. Whether you are complicit in the harm of billions of souls, thank yourself for the journey that you've taken. Whether you have no money, thank yourself for the journey that you've taken. Whether you don't know how you're going to pay your bills next week and you don't know where you're going to go live next week, thank yourself for the journey that you've taken. You've walked an incredible journey up until now. Whether you don't know how you're going to get a job, thank yourself for the journey that you've walked. You've walked an incredible path. You've walked an incredible journey. Whether you don't know whom you're going to spend Christmas with, not a big deal. Thank yourself for the journey that you have walked up until today. Whether you don't know how you're going to pay your medical insurance, your medical bills, thank yourself for the journey and the courage to walk this journey of life up until today. Just say, I'm thankful that every day I just keep waking up and keeping the flame of hope alive in my heart. I'm thankful for this courage within myself. I'm thankful for this courage within myself. Just keep thanking yourself. You're courageous. You're courageous. You're courageous. You're doing the best you can. It's been a hard year. It's been a very challenging year. It's been challenging. But you've made it. Just keep walking. Just keep telling the truth. Just keep reconciling with your authentic self. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And opening up your eyes. Today I don't have my bell. Human beings live in truth. There are consequences to every action you take. Live in truth. Live in your truth. Take action from truth. Integrity. There are consequences. I love you. I thank you. I will see you tomorrow. It's Monday. Asia time. Maybe it'll be Sunday your night. But thank you so much for being on this journey thus far. The story begins anew. Because now I do not have a sibling who is Winnie Mandela, who has a warlock who is Ishmael. I am not Nelson Mandela. Okay? I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to save you. I'm here to live my truth. So we can end the story of Nelson Mandela and her gang of thieves. Okay? We can end the lies now. We can just end the lies. We can end the witchcraft. Ishmael Tete is not a lawyer. He's an illiterate fake mystic. We can end all of this nonsense now. Okay? Let's end this rubbish. Let's just close this chapter. Busi Buthelezi, you are not Winnie Mandela. Okay? You can stop with the theft and your gang of thieves and your gang of liars. Ishmael Tete is not a lawyer. He's a fake fraud mystic. He's a warlock. You can end this rubbish now. Okay? Stop recruiting innocent people into your lies and your delusions and your illusions. Because now there are devastating consequences because of this delusion of you thinking you are Winnie Mandela. You are not Winnie Mandela. She has transitioned. Figure out who you are, go to therapy or whatever you've got to do. But let this lie end today. Let it end today. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow.